is Arduino Morse code transmission and receiving. Here you can see there are two Arduino boards. One is for transmission and the other is for receiving. This is for transmission, which has an LED to that, and this is for receiving part. We are using LED to this Arduino board, and here you can see the circuit diagram. So let's see the code. First, transmission part. Yeah, the transmission part, we have an LED which we are using as an output. So we have declared the pin port, which is a 12 in our case, and we have given it in setup condition serial.begin. So we are using serial monitor to take the input. So I just mentioned, so what are the required things to be done. So I just made sure they all are done. Next we'll be taking in a loop condition, so to read the input from serial monitor, and I'm just going to convert into the Morse code as I've mentioned earlier into the text to Morse. So we'll be getting Morse code, and next I will be reading the Morse code. So this while loop, what it exactly does is read the Morse code, and the Morse code will be converted into digital output. So it's going to detect either it's dash or dot. Once it's done, we'll be going into flashing part. If it is of 1 unit, then it's dot. If it is of 3 times, then it's a dash. Okay. So the thing is, the dash is price of dot. So that's the condition, and we're just saying if it is dot, blink for 1 unit second. If it is dash, take it for 3 seconds, like that. Okay. So that's exactly what transmission part does. And let's see the receiving part. So here you can see that here I've taken a function in that I've just mentioned text and the followed by the Morse code. So I'm just using the header files. Hash define is nothing but to add a header file. And next we'll be going into this coding part. Nothing same. Here we're going to use the pin mode 2, which is nothing but to read the input from LDR. And I'm just taking a few cases to just make my work easy. If I'm getting the data, then I'm going to take it into one mode like that. So they have wait, measure, decode, measure, pause, and decode Morse. So what they does is wait is going to ask you for the signal, and it waits till you enter the signal. It's nothing but you're receiving data. Once you receive, then it should be measured, and here we're going to check it out. Is it a dot or a dash? We'll be measuring using, as long as we're getting an input, we'll be counting, and based on that count we'll be deciding. If it's for less time, it's a dot. If it is of price the threshold, then we'll be considering it as a dash. Okay, so dt must be twice of threshold, that is dot, and dt must be 10 times of threshold, that is dash. So that's the condition what I've taken, and once I'm just knowing what is dot and what is dash, I'm just going to print it. Like I'm going to see what thing I've received. So after taking all characters, I'm going to see what is the letter. Once I get the letter, I print it, and next I'm going to ask for next signal. Before that, I've created a reset which says it starts off next signal. So for each and every letter, this loop will be running. So here you can see the output. So let's go with the transmission part. Yeah, hey testing. So this is random, I'm just giving text. So you can see the light is blinking, which is giving us the Morse code output. So HEY. So this is completed. You can see that on serial monitor. So you can see that the LED is blinking here. So the transmission part is success. And now we're going to check out the receiving part. So LDR is going to play like a receiver, you can say like as an antenna. Okay, but here the LED doesn't work because we need to give the receiving part manually. So the code here didn't work in simulation. So what I've done is I've replaced the same code with same circuit with a push button and a small change in a code. With that, I was able to figure it out, which is nothing but I'm just taking digital. I'm just taking it as a digital data, so I'm able to sort it out, and it works in real time. But in simulation, it didn't work. So I've just for showing it in simulation purpose, I've taken this push button, and let's see. The code is pretty same. let's test it. I'm just giving some random things and I'm just going to show you for example of letters. Here you go, you can see the signals and the value, the count, and it's showing you right which letter, and next reset, and next the followed by the signal real time. So this is what simulation, I mean the same thing we are just going to do in real time, what happens, how it's working. I'm just giving some random input. So yeah, here we go. So here we can see that the LED is giving the output from transmission part. I've used some Arduino boards from the same family but not of same model. Yeah, here you can see that the transmission is done and receiving is also done. You have received some code, but yeah, it's pretty good but not too accurate. It works. Thank you.